Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric and
Victoria in that gym again.
this is probably our favorite spot. We just love to work out.
No, we love the results.
We love the results.
We love the results. Let's not kid him. We don't love working out. We love. I'll speak for me.
I love to work out.
Well,
yeah.
I like it. I'm learning to like it, but I like the results. I love shopping. I hated shopping when I was overweight. I love shopping now.
It's like anything else. In the beginning, before you make it a habit, it's tough. But the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit.
That's
the
right.
easier it gets, and the better results you get.
That's right. That's right. I
That's
love the end results.
Slide edge principle.
That's right.
But at any rate, let's get into this. Let's get into this live video here. And this evening, we're going to discuss the topic of the importance of changing your perspective. If you're in marketing, you're going to be dealing with all kinds of people, all different sorts of personalities.
From every type of background.
And every background. And you can really be limited if you're stuck. Mm-hmm. I like to say stuck in the fishbowl.
Like stuck in the mud.
Stuck in the mud, stuck in the fishbowl. And what I mean by stuck in the fishbowl is that you're stuck in the same environment. And when you're stuck in the same environment, it's very, very difficult for you to grow. And I did a post on Facebook today. I thought about it today, and I'm like, if you're not constantly expanding your circle of friends, you're not really growing.
No,
you're not really growing.
You're going backwards.
You know, I'm thinking about it. If somebody goes through their life and they get to a certain point of their life and they feel like all of their friends are dying, well, that's probably because they didn't plant seeds and constantly grow their circle of friends.
That's we're talking about an older person. Yeah.
And so that's why I said a certain point in your life. Yeah, that's why I said a certain point in your life.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, when you're in marketing, you want to always be expanding your circle.
Growing and developing.
And there's several ways that you can expand your circle. One is to seek out mentors, to seek out consulting or coaching to help you get better at what you do.
You always want to be better than where you were yesterday.
Yeah.
Always.
Because if you're stuck in a group and you're looking around the group and everybody in the group is saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke.
Or you're the wealthiest person in that group.
Or how about you're the smartest person in that group?
You're not going to grow.
You're not going to grow.
Iron sharpens iron. You feed off others that are other people. When I'm around a group of people that are extremely, extremely smart, I always learn something. If I'm around a group of people that are very, very they're forward thinkers, they're travelers, they go lots of places, they're on the go. I think outside of the box. If I'm around people who are extremely successful in their business, very wealthy, honey, that motivates me. It sends you into another planet. Woo! Now, so you can't grow as long as you are staying in the same neighborhood.
Now here's a question for you. If you had the opportunity to spend a significant amount of time with someone that was so knowledgeable, they could help you to get to the next level in your business.
Or the next two levels.
Would you want to, what's going through your mind? Are you thinking that I'd love to make an investment to spend time with this person?
I would.
Or are you thinking, you know what? I want to hold on to my money. I want to hold on to what I have right now.
You'll never grow that.
Because when you have your fist like this, nobody can make a deposit.
And you can't receive.
And when your brain is like this,
it's closed.
Nobody can make a deposit.
Nothing deposited in, nothing deposited out.
So if your attitude, if your perspective is that, you know what, I don't want to make an investment, then you're probably not really an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurs are always looking for ways to invest in their own development.
Yeah.
Especially if it's an investment in something that's going to help you to move forward in your business. That should be a natural impulse that you're going to find a way to make an investment to build your business. You're going to make an investment to get the knowledge and the skills and the coaching and the mentorship to help you to get to the next level, because the alternative is do it yourself.
Oh, that'll take forever. You'll never get anywhere that
DIY, do it yourself.
No.
DIY.
And you're doing it yourself. Well, wealth was never built alone.
It's not.
No.
It's not. It's a process of locking arms. You know what? And if you can lock arms with someone that's more knowledgeable than you, chances are you have a much better chance of being successful and reaching your goals. Another thing is you should look to go beyond your circle in terms of your geographical circle.
Definitely.
You know, it's so important to travel. You know, when you travel, it expands your personality. It expands your openness to understand different things.
That's right.
To understand, you know, experience different cultures, you know, understand that there's not one way
to do anything.
Anything, you know.
It's not a right or wrong way.
Victoria and I love to travel. We've been to various parts of the world, and we're amazed at getting the news in other parts of the world, as opposed to the news that's sanitized that we get here in the United States.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the way people are living in other parts of the world. It really expands your mind, and you want to get out of thinking inside of the box. You know, one of the best assets that you can have is to be creative and to be resourceful, especially when you're taking your business from the traditional method to conducting your business online and leveraging the internet. That's a very, very powerful thing.
Yeah.
The ability to think outside of the box.
That's right.
So you always want to have the ability to change your perspective. In fact, that should be a natural impulse for you, so that when you're presented with a problem, you don't just stay stuck. But you think about different ways and understand that there are infinite level of opportunities to solve just about any type of problem. You know, you want to be empowered instead of being disempowered. When people are stuck in a box, when people think that based on the way they grew up, what their parents told them, what their friends told them, what their circle told them, what they learned in school is the only way to deal with a particular issue.
Diversity.
You're disempowering yourself.
Yeah,
you're leaving yourself in a box. And one of the ways that people become extremely wealthy is that they're open to new opportunities. They're open to a different way of doing things, and they're not stuck in a box. So one of the things to cultivate is your natural tendency to be curious, to be intelligently curious, to look for opportunities, to always look for a different way of doing things, for looking for a way to expand your perspective, to always look for a way to expand your circle of friends, to always look for a way to expand geographically. You know, that's the prayer of Jabez, that God will help you to expand your territory.
That's right.
That's one of the
my daily
things.
prayer, baby.
That's one of the things that we should always be seeking to do. And so that's our brief message for this evening. If, by the way, you find value in the content we're providing and you'd like additional information, just type info in the comments below. But we're here every weeknight, right around this time, maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but we're still going to be here. And our passion is to help entrepreneurs, especially network marketers, take their business online
to the next level,
leveraging the billions of people on the internet. Doesn't that just make sense? So with that, this is Eric and Victoria Duncanson saying, hope you're having a great evening. If not, let's make it a great one.
Remember, excellence always prevails when action is pushed right behind it.